Gee, the short is killing it right now. Wow, 327 subscribers on YouTube now. I, I never thought. Oh, the short version why market's going down. Look at TNX. Look at yields. That's TNX. It's a yield bond, right? Um, look how high we're at on that. That tells you everything you need to know why we're selling off. And the reason why yield gap up to 4.7 is because the initial jobless claim number came out. That's a hot number. And so yeah, so now the TNX responds to inflation data and causing that when TNX like respond up or down towards inflation data, the market take that more serious. Then if it versus if it's going up based on like war, like okay, because we know war can come down really fast at the end of the day, so it doesn't really react towards that. But when it comes to inflation data, then market will react more because it is seeing longer term effect of inflation data. So yeah, you don't have to monitor. Okay, yep, yep. Pretty much that's why we're market selling off. Oil's at 90. I mentioned all this yesterday. Like I said, look, if DNX break above the 4.6, 4.7, market's gonna sell off. And if oil bounces back above 90, market's gonna sell. Right? We got two of those things exactly happening, and market sold off. If I was awake and watching charts for this, I would have short the hell out of this market too. I would have short already. But I don't trade that London open or that early in the morning, so I definitely missed that move. But seeing this is validated, and then we got some. You couple that with some Google selling off and Tesla selling off after their earnings, and by no means that's the reason why we're selling off hard, but that does compile to that pressure of selling off, right? Because Google had a good earnings. It's just their capex spending has increased for the AI infrastructure. So that's another thing, all right? You when people gamble on like earnings on stocks earnings, you can play option, right? You can go long or short. Obviously, it's more risky when you do that because you can have a like, oh, you're like, oh, I think Google's gonna beat. But that's just back when I started trading option. Like, I would gamble on earnings sometimes because I see people like, oh man, this is good earnings season. Just where throw your money, you make a lot of money, you get it right, and you could get it right and still get it wrong. Meaning, look, if you say, oh, Google's gonna beat earnings, it's gonna go up. All right, Google will beat earnings. It went down. What happened there? You were long. You're like, oh yeah, you got your thesis right, right? You're like, oh shit. But why did it go down? Because context matters. Like the numbers matter. People go through the earnings, like the real institution traders, hedge funds, and stuff. And then also after earnings, there's like the earnings calls where CEOs and stuff present possible new product launch or summaries of why, what did they projected forward, um, how the company's going to do. If that's bad, you're going to sell off. Or if they see something in the numbers they don't like, just like the capex spending increase, like, oh, I don't like that. That's too much now. Well, they'll sell some off. Same thing that happened with Meta last time. Um, Great earnings, but then increase the capex earnings, and then they sold off. But obviously it rebounded because just because the hedge fund institutions doesn't mean they're correct all the time. If you look at it, like why would you punish a company that is trying to reinvest in themselves? The capex spend is just pretty much investing back into itself with the AI race, right? They want to build up for it. They're making money, so because they're making money, they're using that money to build up their company again. Why would you punish them for it? Like it doesn't make sense. Would you rather them not spend money and like not catch up with the AI race and be stagnant and let other company compete? No, you wouldn't. You don't want that, right? You need them to spend the money. Good company will compete and spend money to compete and stay relevant. Not like Apple. Apple was selling off for a long time. There was like dead money because they were slow in the AI race. They didn't catch up until later on. They were really slow to it. Go look at their chart like 2 3 years ago. But everything is up. They were stagnant. They wouldn't do nothing because they were late to the game. And that's Apple, right? What's up, guys? Got some guys on YouTube. By the way, YouTube, I will be going on vacation today shortly, so I won't be on long. I'm just here, see if we can get a trade before that, before I hit the road. So if we do, good. If not, put my cutoff time for like in maybe 2 hours. Hopefully, we can get early trading, like a short, because right now the market looking really bearish. I can see we're testing that weekly low before maybe a possible bounce. But I also need to see the market, oil market cool down and TNX cool down before that actual bounce really occur. Right now, everything's aligned for the sell off. Everything. Oh my god. SMH, XOK, just testing that yesterday's low right here. XOK testing yesterday's low. SMH, oh, that's not yesterday's low too. Previous day low. EWY, that's a South Korean index. We are seeing that. Well, that's a little bit better, but it gave back all that gain from yesterday. And yeah, it's also testing previous day low, so that's threatening it too. We also have more earnings next week, like in mega cap earnings. I think we still have like Apple, Meta, Nvidia is like a whole couple of weeks afterwards. They're on an island when it comes to earnings. Uh, what else we have left? I think we got Microsoft left, big one. Salesforce, Amazon, and then some other tech names like Palantir, all this other stuff. There's some more tech names coming. Tech heavy probably next week. Tech heavy. Yeah, I haven't seen Tony in a while, dude. He stopped trading or something. The guy always make money with me in the morning. Hands back on it. Even H, I haven't seen him for a while either. Missing out. 4 more minutes to market open. What I do for profit trading? Um, I work. I work. I work in government. Let's put it that way. I work in government. I have a great career and I love it. I love what I do. Trading is just a little side thing that that I also like to do. Extra income, some fuck around money. Other than that, yeah, full time dad. trying to help people out here in my community, teaching some trading too. You know, trying to get better at being a content creator. Also, another thing I want to do. And I appreciate every single one of you guys that subscribe to me. Come to the channel and watch. Hopefully, you guys are making some money. I don't want to retire yet, man. I'm young still. I don't want to retire yet. My job is too good to retire, bro. Plus, I want that. I need to log in like 15 years in my job to get full health benefit for life for my whole family. So that's a good deal. So I want to get at least 15 years in to get that healthcare benefit. Because, healthcare gets expensive every goddamn year. It's good to lock that in. Also, build a pension up some more. Build that pension 401k up. What's up, Papa?
Morning, man.
What's up, dude? Yeah, I have a little free time. I know I told you guys I'll be out today, but I got a little bit of free time before I hit the road.
Nice.
Yeah, market looks like it's gonna be short today. Just continue short. What you do, Oxy? Oxy, man, Oxy loves to get to know me. Are you the one who's DMing me to on Messenger? I think you're the same person. I think you're the same person. All right, we're now testing previous day low here. Okay, market open. What the fuck? That's the candle we get? Nah, come on. That is a weird candle for the market open. Where's the high volatility at? All right, yeah, just pay attention to the TNX. See if it increases more, or will it cool down here? Send it with oil. Will that cool down or continue going up? You're breaking down previous the low here. Um, I don't want to chase this move yet. I would like to see like a pullback. No, a little bit of pullback, maybe to the 21 EMA in a 5 minute, something like that, and then see some weakness, and we could continue to short and break underneath previous day low again and test that weekly low, like a pullback, and then we continuation. Or wait until this formation, the 5 minute candle orb happens, and then we can just mark the orb out and see. But yeah, I have a bearish buyers today. So for nice little bounce on XLK and SMH, really testing that previous day low, but it's having a decent bounce here. Ultimately, I think the pop will get faded. And definitely a nice little wick here though. Okay, actually, yeah, that maybe should percent. My bad. Yeah, you're like another guy that I know could DM me all the time on a messenger, but he also watches me on YouTube. So I thought you guys are the same person. No, I don't mind you asking me questions. It's good. You're engaged. You want to learn. That's good. Looks like a technical bounce, if anything. That's previously low here. Big wick so far. Um, a lot of things are that previously low level with a bounce. So this does make sense, but if it doesn't hold here, obviously I see more weakness down to the weekly low. A stronger support down there. Oh yeah. Also, probably going to be trading my combine. I made like 1,000 on the Asian market, and then my XFA, like I told you guys yesterday, I hit DLL, but then I cash out 500, no 600. I cash out 600, my 400 again today. So balance back about 1,000. Well, $933. So looking a little decent, a little better. I was thinking of YOLOing the account, but now I'm like, maybe I could build it from there. Take another payout, a small one. We'll see. Oh wow. Look at SPY. Big candle open green. That's nice. That's engulfing. That's some positive. But then it's just testing rewap too though. So it's QQQ. So yeah. Looking pretty bearish. I won't bite into this long. I just won't. You can more get 5 minute orb, not a 5 minute candle orb. That's an orb high. And it's an orb low here. Push that into the 1 minute now. And now we'll just watch price action in 1 minute. Wow, look, wow, nice. Sharp bounce from Nvidia too. That is a powerful stick there. Sharp bounce from EWY, sharp bounce from XOK and SMH. Big candles, big volume coming in. Mm. Not yet, not yet. Could be the pullback we want, the bounce and then short. But let's see. Oh yeah, Nvidia's starting to fade now. Fade, fade. Maybe another red candle. Maybe another sell candle before I jump in. Give it time. Seeing a lot of Meg 7 sell off early, except for Nvidia. But SMH and XOK is making a comeback bounce. So is EWY. Let's look at where MU at. MU, yeah, MU big bounce too here. MU and Intel, nice bounce underneath the 100 is the nice support. Damn, DRAM too, big bounce. Yeah. So we got a lot of chip sector just doing well. Chips and semis are doing well right now. Mag 7, not so much. Okay, finally here. Meta finally agreeing. Nice green candle. Google stagnant. Tesla stagnant to the downside. Apple stagnant to the downside. That's a strong bounce so far. You guys can use the Fibonacci retracement if you want from highs and lows. Let's go back to 5 minutes. Let's find a pivot area from, I want to say, I'll take this high, this low here. So the golden zone right here. 50% retracement. That'll be another area I'm looking for rejection. If this short is true to its nature, we should see rejection out here in this golden zone or some kind of weakness come in. Maybe that's where I want to snipe my entry short. Here we go. Where did my screen go? Yeah, so far it's a nice bounce so far. Let's say if you caught that long, if you played that break, that's at least a 1 or 2. Yeah, if you took that long out the orb high break, you would have made some money there. It looked like TNX is kind of stalled here out at 4.7, but oil is still too increasing. 91 now, 91.46 oil futures. That's CL. There's a level that I think will make markets kind of sell back off. Is 92. We reached around 92. I think that's add a little more pressure here. Second candle there. I think it'll run out of steam soon. Let me see. Let me see. We're ready short yet? No, no. Give it a little more time. It's probably gonna come back. One more fake one, and then we get the real move. Oh man, I do like that big coffee candle, but I think it pulls up one more time. Get close to the golden zone at least. Not ready to pull the trigger yet. Short. It's heading there though. Oh, that's third green candle, the third red candle now. Maybe that's it. Starting to engulf this last candle too. Very close to the golden zone too. I prefer it to come into the golden zone before we short. Also, if you guys are watching, you guys are new to like trading, try to understand candlesticks, how they close, how they open matters, right? What wicks mean, all that stuff, how the body. That's more important than any indicator you got on. Just learn how to read candlesticks, candlestick patterns. That's good to know. So far, 3 red candle down. A little slowdown here in XOK, SMH, but nothing threatening yet. I want to see those cool off too. Oh, it's creeping up, but crazy. Nothing crazy here. Oh, it's starting to get heavy now, but damn, I wanted to pull back. More. Give me a little bit pullback here, so I get an entry. Come on. It's leaving us now. Damn it. Oh my gosh, it's leaving us now. So close to golden zone to reject it. And I really thought about an entry on this third candle, but I was like, man, give me a little bit of pullback and then reject again to confirm it. This is just, oh my goodness. Starting to sell off now. Oh, give me like a fake bounce. Give me like a fake bounce. Come on, give me a fake bounce. Get in and short. Ooh, looking very negative right now. Here comes a fake bounce.
Order filled.
All right, I'm gonna go in short here. I'll have my tight stop here at 806. My entry is at 756. Looking for this to come back down. So I only need 500 more for God's sake. So, for anybody else trading, aim for that or below, break a previous day low. I think you see down further. But for me, since I only need 500, um, 706 is my TP. Since I only need that much, it's almost like a 1-1 for me. In short, guys, I'm in short. I think you guys could aim for lower, honestly. A break of previous day low is just hold your run after that. Just hold your run after that. We see the previous week. We could probably test the weekly low here down here 28,400. So yeah, just trail your stops here. I'm gonna play this a little tight. So I only need 500 more. I can't go over that consistency rule in combine. So yeah, otherwise I'll aim for lower. You know what? Let's just trim some here. Damn it, too late for it. All right, not yet. Just a break even. Playing safer, break even.
Order filled.
Okay, I broke even here. Still looking short though. We'll see how it goes. I don't mind coming back in. Feel a little pullback. It's gonna be a failed bounce. Nice push on Nvidia. Nice push on SMH. It's okay. See what's making this thing tick. What is making this thing tick? No, oil 91. Also, but 92 too soon. All right, I like it. Don't like that no more. All right, I don't like my short anymore. I prefer it to short here, but that's pretty strong. I have to respect that. So it's estimation XLK. They're looking like they want to make a new high for the day. Oh yeah, I am. I got like another hour left before I hit the roll. So that's why I'm on family. I will be on vacation, but I have some time left at home before I hit the roll. So I'm on. I'm on live. Well, I do like that right there. Right near the orb, right near Fibonacci. I'll probably take a short here again.
Order filled.
I am in short, and I will take my stop 3 cons at 836. I'm in short at 781. Still looking for that break of Tuesday low. 3 cons this time, not 5. Yeah, I'm in short, guys. Back in short. You see, 699. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Right back down. Come on down. Let's go. All right, all right. So why I want to go back short? We came back to the Fibonacci golden zone. Looks like one breakout, big strong wick, then just continue selling off. So I was like, all right, I like that back to the short downside. So that's why I'm back in short. This point here, that's profit. You could take some profit or trail to break even again. Let's trail to break even again. See, you're gonna hit the full TP this time. I won't be on tomorrow, family. Yeah, tomorrow for sure I won't be on. No computer, nothing, just my phone. So catch me next week. But yeah. So make some money here today. So I'll be happy. Another winning trade, Oxy. Take that money, lock it in right here. Uh, trim some size now. Hold one runner if you guys want, and we'll see this thing dip down, probably to, like I said, test the weekly low. As long as the oil continues to spike and yields is tended to be high here at 4.7, it's gonna be tough for market to see a real bounce.
Order filled.
Bam! Got it. Target hit. Woo! Fucking nailed it again today. Nailed it. All right, just go back. I said I'm not gonna fall for this long. I'm waiting for a touch of golden zone, right? Let's just look what happened. We came near close to the Fibonacci. Started seeing weakness sell off. Well, we don't bite early. You just wait for confirmation and see how markets react. So felt like we were missing that move early here, until we got in again. I think we're somewhere around here on this pullback. Got a little bit of it, but didn't take profit. Try to break even. Market decided to make a strong fake bounce back up here, back into another golden zone that I produced here, right there, on just top to bottom, and we took a short. I see rejection. So yeah, I really think today, if really bearish day, we can really test the weekly low, like really try to test it. Might not even come all the way down, but we can test it. Maybe come down to the 600 to 500, so 28,500 around there. Before we see like a maybe possible dead cat bounce type of move. Yeah, we made money though. We made money. 3 cons, 500. Oh, what was the risk too? What was the risk? Damn. I would like to know the risk. Reward 1.5. Okay, not bad. 1.5. A little bit, yeah, a little 1.5. Nice bounce again, but doesn't matter to me. We're out. Took profit. And if you have runners, probably would have stopped out, right? If you didn't stop out, you're an idiot. No, family. I only did short today. I had a clear short bias today, so I was, because of that, I was only looking for a short setup, and the short setup presented itself. Right after retracement near the golden zone here, rejection. That was the start of it. Didn't get an entry here. I wanted to, but I was like, I gotta respect that move. So when it came back down to at least the orbital high here and didn't respect that, I want to see a little pullback. First short was there. Second short was a bounce back up here, fake bounce, and short again. You can see market is really trying to hold, but XOK, big red candle, SMH selling off. I think it's continued to sell off, but it had to stop you out before that action. So this price action here is a little annoying because of that, right? You can't really hold long. Like, okay, you're short, you're good. Next thing you know, you get a fucking fat engulfing candle to alongside. It just stops everybody out. So when you see action like this, you want to just wait until see that previous day low break, meaning let's see if it can break the previous day low. 'Cause this look like there's a lot of strong buyers here. If it breaks on the previous day low, cool. See a retest and then rejection with previous day low. That's where you might want to come enter short and then target 1 to 2 or that weekly low, which is near the 500 range and under. But if you want to be safe here, right, and you don't want to get deal with all this chop, which is what it's doing right now, it's chopping people out here next to the previous day low level. There's like a lot of buyer here absorbing that. So we got that price action kind of nasty here. Nasty price action. And this could fuck a lot of traders up because you want to short, but then every time you're in, you're getting stopped out. You're in, you're getting stopped. You're in, you're getting stopped out. That's tilting, you know. So just wait until you get better clear action, or at least look at the market itself and see is there more weakness piling in. So right now, I see there is some crack in XLK and SMH. They're trying to hold here, but if they can't, I think more selling off. I see Google right here also pay attention to because they had an earning yesterday. So if Google try to hold here, it might bring some support. Watch also Nvidia. Nvidia just chopping here at the New York low. It breaks underneath 208.87. That could cause some more selling off here. Apple is making a nice little bounce. But Apple by itself is not going to hold the market up. Uh, yeah. Any books recommend? Trading in His Own, good psychology book. Um, I read that. Let me see what else I read. I think that's a good book. Another good psychology book is. Let's see, what is it? I think Best Loser Wins. That's a good one too. Look, all psychology stuff. Because a lot of trading is really psychology, right? Trading itself is pretty easy, meaning it's just a click of a button, buy, sell. That's fucking easy, right? But the hardest part about this trading is psychology. It really fuck with your with your mental. So get your psychology right. Trading be easy. So it's all about discipline and rules. Don't chase like strategy because like all strategy to me works. What doesn't work is your psychology and your risk management. Like that's basically it. Like you risk too much, or you too greedy in trades, you're gonna lose money. Right? You have no plan or discipline, you're gonna lose money. It doesn't matter what kind of strategy you use. Like they all to me they all work. It's just combining them and then seeing what works for you as a trader. You gotta find out what strategy fit you personally, your personality as a trader. Also, what strategy works best for the market you're trading, right? All those matter, but all of that will come due time. In trading, it took me like 6 years, man, to get where I am today. So don't feel like you're stupid or something because you can't get it within a year or two. Like it takes a trader a long time to become profitable. Like I lost like $30,000 my first 2-3 years, real money, trading options and investment too. I got involved in like penny stock and all that bullshit, but all of that was cool because I take that as a learning lesson. So it's like tuition to the market because I self-taught myself how to trade. I didn't buy into any course, nothing like that. I was just everything was free YouTube and X and just listening to a lot of professional broadcast traders and stuff like that and see how they perform throughout the years, the struggles, what made it turn it around and become profitable, stuff like that. You learn from them. Yeah, no problem, bro. But price action is like very important. Learn price action, spot market concept, whatever, and then candlesticks. Understand candlestick. Everything else is just a level. The only indicator you really need, honestly, the useful ones are like 21 EMAs and the 921 EMAs. I like that just for visual. Um, Fibonacci, sometimes you can put them on, and then your levels, obviously. Every day, mark your level. Previous day high, previous day low, weekly high, um, Asia high, London low, all those, right? All those levels matter because those are key levels to look at. And if you have an indicator that can mark all those levels, that's a good indicator. It makes your life easier. I have something like that on TradingView called key levels. It just marks all the key levels I want. That's good to hear, Oxy. Yeah, it's gonna take you a long time, Oxy. It's not easy. Um, Trading involves a lot of like screen times and then figuring yourself out, figuring out what strategies work for you, understanding market. Like people who get into trading, they stare at one chart and one chart only, and their technical levels and lines. Like that's not the edge. Like I keep saying, that's not your edge. Your edge is understanding what you're trading and why is it moving the way it's moving. There's things in the background that's making it move the way it does, right? Geopolitical, the macro side of things, inflation data, the the Meg sevens, tech stocks, like the things I keep reading out every single day. I was like, oh, look at XOK, SMH, right? Those things matters, because those are the basket of Nasdaq. They move with they are making what you see move here right now. Like XOK is selling off. That's technology basket. It's selling off. Why are we selling off? Look at this sell off now. SMH, same thing. Make 7 selling off now. Why are we selling off here? Make 7 selling off. Look at this. Meta's down. Google's down. Tesla's down. Apple's still sell off. Nvidia testing that 208 previous day low over here. I'm sorry, New York low session here. Testing that right now. See, all of a sudden, boom, big sell off. What else is see? TNX climb back 4.71. That's high. Oil. See, oil is high, 91. All that pressure here is making it tough for the market to continue to bounce or rally back up. That's a lot of negative pressure on the market. Why do I choose the NQ over ES? It's very simple. I understand NQ a lot more. I've been training this a lot more than ES, so I understand NQ a lot better. You could trade ES, but ES it's a little bit different on the way it moves, and then I have to look at other indicators for it. For SPY, right? SPY is like S&P 500, so there's a basket of other stocks that could cause it to move. Versus Nasdaq 100, which is MQ, it's basically just technology stocks. Then that's all I'm basically focused on, technology stock. With SPY, you can have like healthcare, industrial do well, or financial sector do well, and maybe Max 7 do weak, and it could still rally, right? You can have you can bat a Mag 7 days, a bad tech day, but but ES could still continue to rally based on other sector within the S&P 500 strong sector. So you have that, or you can have like a real chop day based on that. With NQ, you know what you're kind of getting. You just look at your tech sector really, and you understand its movement. I don't know why I'm staring at this for a while, but I can't trade this anymore. I'm locking this up. Uh, don't feel like trading my XFA either. Got 400 from Asia session. Just watching price action. Let's do a counter rate. Let's see. Here's a practice. How I can hop on maybe. If you see oil today, oil future, which is CL, if you see that breakout of 92, a strong breakout, just expect market sell off some more. Yeah. Okay. XOK and SMH here is looking to hold. Like if you guys have extra monitor somewhere, like put it up. Get TradingView somehow. uh, to get an edge. You need to look at other things besides one chart, right? You gotta look at other things. Your edge is when you find things that line up with what you're trading. Like those things that lining up with your bias, that's gonna be your edge. Not no, it's it's hard to get a perfect entry. I say that all the time. You see me trade, I never get a perfect entry. Sometimes I gotta go back into my short because it got stopped out, break even, happens. But if your bias is correct and whatever you're seeing on the other side of the screen that line up with your bias, you're gonna get your move. Okay, Oxy, to answer your question on any XFA size, I'm only risking, and I'm looking at size account. Like I probably risk like 3 micros a day, right? I probably risk just 3 micros a day on those XFA account, and my stop varies. Like it depends on my entry. Like if I, and that's why I said there's no like tight stop risk. Like my stop today is 250. That's it every single day. There's no such thing. Like if I enter short here, let's say, right? If I enter short there, my stop will be up this candle here. That would be my stop, right? And then that stop could be varies. Like I don't know how much that stop is gonna be, how much it is. Let's just pretend. This is a practice count. I'm on 3 cons.
Order
I'm
filled.
in short here. My stop is right there. So that's $316 right there, right? It's not 250, right? I'm aiming for at least 1 or 2. Here we go, 1 or 2 right there. So I'm risking. That's not a good risk reward though. 300. No, I gotta be more than that. That's weird. I don't understand it. But 1 or 2 should be around 600 TP. So I don't know what's going on with this, but oh yeah, because of the way I'm headed. Duh. Okay, my entry's there. There we go. Now it makes sense. Okay, so now if I'm in short here, 3 cons, right? Every single day I treat it like XFA. My stops varies, right? It depends on where the wicks depth from my stop is, where I think my stop's gonna be. So it varies. Now it's $316. So I'm risking $316 for the day here to make around 600. As long as you have like that 1 or 2 risk reward, you're good. You know, and know when you stop. When it comes to trading, know when to stop. Like you're in profit, know when to stop. Okay, if you can read the market, understand yourself. Like, oh, I'm reading the market good today. I made my money. Okay, I'm out, lock out. Or oh, I got like 2 stops out here today. I'm not reading the market right. Then just log out, or have like a DLL that is, I mean, respect it. Your daily loss limit. Like I have a default daily loss limit like $1,000 for Top Step. Like if I hit that, I'm out. They lock me out. So it saved my account a lot of times already. If I didn't have that, I probably would chill. All right, so that short is working out apparently. Uh, and this is just a practice count. I'm probably adjusted to stop break even here and aim for the previous day low to crack. But we've been seeing a lot of support here so far. We want to see this level here, the orb low, taken out. I think you can see lower lows. So far right here, buyers are stepping in every single time. Once that buyers get taken out, it's gonna start dumping. Yeah, so don't ever have like a set stop loss. It's gonna make it so much harder to trade. Your stop loss is like it varies, man. Depending on your entry, right? The entry and your stop is just where you think your stop is gonna be at. Like I usually look at the wicks of the last candle or like a resistance support level somewhere. See what buyers are strong here. They keep coming in. And you probably see like a lot of those like gurus out there making like $2,000-3,000 a day, whatever, right? But they're really not telling you like they're sizing up so much, but they can, right? They can pull like 2 minis, 5 minis and shit. The trading minis, like that's not realistic trading when it comes to like real capital. Like no one risking that much unless you already made it in life in trading. You got like $1 million or whatever, or $500,000 in capital. Okay, you can trade that, but then it doesn't help the average person trading trying to learn how to trade. You're not risking that much. The risk tolerance is a lot higher because they have the free capital. So don't ever compare yourself to other traders because your risk is different. Your starting capital is probably less than a lot of people who have been in it longer. Don't chase those big home run days either. Set realistic expectation to your trading, not unrealistic expectation. No, in other words, don't trade to try to impress anybody. You're just trying to impress yourself and get better. You don't need $1,000 to screenshot it for what? That doesn't do you any good. Try to stay consistent. Try to get profitable for yourself. A lot of choppy action here. Like I said, buy is too strong here within zone here. Seller need to take them out. So putting your stop to break even here makes a lot of sense. Let's see the internal fight. This looking like to the short side though. Jeff, Papa, hope you guys made some money. T, you know.
Yeah, man. Thanks for being on, bro.
Yeah. Oh, it's all good, bro. Tomorrow we probably gonna take a day off for sure. I won't be on, so don't lose money without me.
We'll count on it this time, man.
uh, I'm glad I came on. Got a lot of good teaching moments to my YouTubers. Yeah, buy is still holding. Damn, they're strong here, man. They're really trying to hold it. Oh no, Nvidia gave up. Nvidia gave up. Oh, Nvidia's like, no, can't hold that opening range low. They make new lows here. Meta's about to give up too. Uh Google's already trending down some more. You just now you all you need right now to bring the floodgate is XLK and SMH to start selling off. You add all those ingredients in, you can get a good sell off. But XLK and SMH, if they continue to kind of like hold here, then you might get more choppiness out of the market. A little bit of inbounds, right? So some Mag sevens selling off techs, but the tech basket is whole in the whole self is not really selling off, and so it's
Order
semiconductor.
filled.
So it's you getting that like sell off, but not really. You gotta get all those to line up, and then you get the real move. Otherwise, there we go, choppy action. Buy came back in again, stopped you out, break even. So broke even there, no big deal. We tried it. We tried it. Let's try to see if break the previous day low. Never happened. Buy came in. Yeah. So XOK and SMH, if you look at it, it's really not a bearish chart. It still look like it's trying to hold and pump here. And then oil came back down to 91 something, so it still try to break out above 92. Can't. A break of 92, I think you see more downside, but not yet. So XOK, I mean TNX 4.71 still here. That's still bearish, but at least it's not coming higher or lower. It's not a neutral state of bearish for the market. Decent bounce so far for Nvidia too. After making a new low, big strong candle. So far, a lot of chop here though, right? A lot of chop, wicks everywhere. So it's a safe bet if you ever want to come back into short. Is like that previous day low. How to really see a body close candle underneath the previous day low. So like a body close underneath previous day low, maybe retest it, and then body close again short, and then you can see real short. That could happen later in today. I think it will. I think eventually it cracks here. But who knows when? For now, where you're not in safe territory to trade, it's gonna chop you up right here in this zone. With that being said, guys, now I really have to get ready and pack my shit and hit the road. Love you guys. See you guys Monday. Peace. Don't forget to like,
All right,
subscribe.
have a good one, bro.
Later, bro. Don't forget to like and subscribe.